Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV time, where we talk about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. It's all systems go. The league got started in earnest last week. We know it started a little bit earlier, but this past Saturday it was all happening here in Western Province. Welcome, of course, to all of you that are watching. Before we get the ball rolling, big thanks to our partners on board with us, Score Energy Drinks. We're going to explain to you how you win yourself a case of Score a little bit later in the course of the show. Also, of course, Decro Paints brings paints to life. We'll bring you a Decro tip a little bit later. And, of course, MChem 24-hour pharmacy on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. In studio with me, Jerome Parvater, Faisal Felton. Jerome, welcome back.
Yeah, good to be back. And as you say, the league has started, so it's real rugby now.
And Faisal Felton, how are you doing? Are you in one piece, Mania?
Yeah, barely, but yeah, excited. I think this past weekend, yeah, it's been exciting and that, and looking forward to the season.
Yeah, this was the start, right? I mean, I know you guys started with the reserve league a few days before that, but really Saturday was kind of seen as the main start, right?
No, definitely. I mean, I was looking forward to it. What I've seen was great. Looking at the results, I mean, we've been speaking now the last couple of weeks. I think yes, some of the predictions, some of the teams. It's exciting, you know. Now's where it counts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jerome, have you been getting any phone calls from coaches to say, rescue us, or is it too early in the league?
I'm going tomorrow evening. I'm going to Primrose.
Yeah.
Ricky Peterson asked me to come and just come giving a hand.
Yeah.
So
This will of course be their first game. They didn't play obviously this past Saturday. Yeah.
So it's good. Look, I love it if coaches ask. They don't ask. I don't know what their needs are, but so it's good. So I'm going out tomorrow.
Yeah. But of course, it's way too early, Faisal, Jerome, way too early in the league to be panicking. First game, I know they had a lot of friendlies, but first game, you let it settle down.
No, I think 100%. But I think, you know, like Jerome says, sooner than later, you know, I think it's also making use of that opportunities. Like, I mean, somebody like with Jerome that is available, lead call. You know, if they don't ask, you're not there. We don't know what your needs are. So I think, you know, from my side, it's been the same. You know, from registrations, there's some clubs who are having challenges, but if you don't have, we don't know what the problems are, we can't help.
Yeah.
So the sooner than later, as opposed to waiting until it gets out of hand.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we went down to watch Busy Bees against Blue Jets, and if anyone has ever been down there to Langa to watch a game like that, you'll know that it was a derby. In fact, Faisal picked this as a derby last week. We managed to get some highlights there from the first half and second half. Let's go down to Langa. Welcome back. There we go, folks. First match then. First half highlights at least in Super League C. Busy Bees and Blue Jets. All right, Jerome. Let's talk to you a little bit about Busy Bees and Blue Jets derby match. But let's talk about the rugby itself before we get to Faisal and the community. Yes. What are your thoughts so far?
No, I think like the first half pretty even. Some big boys there, both sides. Set pieces was like even, the scrums was even, the lineouts was even, and they play. I like it. It's like you can see they look where the holes are. It's not too structured, but they play and they get the ball to the wing and then they play, and then you can see how they get back into the default shape and how they play, which is good.
Yeah, I was also looking, and when I looked at the game, I thought, well, these guys are looking like physically looking in good shape. I mean, that goes a little bit to show about their pre-season.
Yeah, look, Busy Bees was about 4 or 5 weeks. They were training at the HPC while they were busy with their field, and I must say, they had, most of the time there's about 40 players, 30 players at the training at the field. So I see them on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So yeah, you can see it, and you can see also the other team. You can see they're looking fit.
Yeah. I mean, Faisal, that's been one of your go-to stuff for the last, should we say, almost 6 months, is about pre-season, making sure the coaches have had their workshops, making sure they've got their strength and conditioning workshops. So this is also the part now where you're able to see whether or not all that admin behind the scenes it starts to work.
No, 100%. You know, it's like music to my ears, you know, hearing with Jerome, the numbers that were there. And that's what it's about. I mean, looking at the game as well, like Jerome says, I always say, you know, it's jigga, jigga, jigga. You know, just throwing the ball around. And, you know, for me, what's key, you know, discipline-wise, everything, you know, it's the crowd, the people in the stands, and that, it's fantastic. But I think, you know, it's a key thing. It boils around to planning and prep work that has been done prior to the season start. So clearly it's, you know, it's filtering over onto the field, the fitness, the conditioning of the players and that there. And like I said, and we say it again, you know, from Jerome's side, the high performance side, it's available. You need to make use of it. You need to include it as part of your planning, you know. So take advantage and make use of those opportunities, you know, and you'll see the results.
Yeah. Right, folks, you're watching Cape Rugby TV. You're on Cape Town TV, DSTV channel 263 every Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Make sure you tell your friends. We expect you to be glued behind your TV screens as we bring you what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby, the very best. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we're still going to talk to you about the rest of the logs, the results, the fixtures. And we're also going to remind you about how you can win yourself a case of Score energy drinks. All that comes up after the breaks.